Welcome, all my people that may be watching this. Not a lot, but yeah. So basically, what my show is all about is just ranting about stuff in general. There will be shout outs. There may be a song of the week, which I may or may not decide to torture your souls with. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. Yeah, there's one thing you gotta love, and that's my wolf hat. You may see me in my wolf hat. If you know me in real life, I love this hat. I love it. Of course, it does make things difficult with the pause. It makes it difficult to type and do other things like typing would fail horribly with these things. Sorry about the purple and the brick wallpaper behind me. I can't control that, but however, here's a poster of 30 Seconds to Mars that will maybe cheer you up. No? Okay. Alright, okay, fair enough. So, first rant of the day. Life in general. It gets you down sometimes. I mean, I've not had the best of weeks, to be honest. College work has been driving me insane, but however, I did get 6 assignments handed in today, which is a good thing, I suppose. I also got a interview for a university that I applied for, which is also good. Which I'm looking forward to going to actually, because it's not one of the main choices I wanted, but while it's worth a shot. Anyway, moving on. My life has been rather stressful lately, if not, rather, being life as it is. Rather eventful. And by eventful, I mean sometimes scary things happen in your life that make you think, why does this happen? One of those eventful things that happened was I was on my way to work and a car decided that it would kind of crash into my bus. This isn't crushing, I use this lovely bag of Maltesers. This is the car. My hand will symbolise the bus. It kind of went. And yeah, so I had to walk 10 minutes in the pouring rain to the next bus stop, and I was late for work. So luckily no one was injured, but it still scared me a little because I've never been involved in like a crash or anything before. So it did kind of give me a little bit of a scare. The same day as well, my goldfish died. I love that goldfish. He was a very, very old goldfish though, so he's like this big. I'm not lying, my goldfish was like, if I zoom in, he was like bigger than this little. I can't even fit my fingers on the screen to how big he was. He was big fish. He's probably about the length of my hairbrush. That's probably about, yeah. So, moving on. Monday, I had to clean out the goldfish tank, which was rather eventful. I also took a trip to the dentist. Now, nobody likes a trip to the dentist. But this time, I didn't freak out, which I normally would happen because I have this weird phobia of needles, and it didn't happen. I didn't freak out, so that was good for me. However, I didn't get much in return. I did ask for a Subway, but I didn't get that. Instead, I got a chicken pie made for dinner, depending where you are. So it was rather nice. And then today, my jaw's been killing me. So, but other than that, really, life's been sort of. Artwork isn't going very well at the moment either. I'm kind of having an art block and a writer's block, so RP isn't going great. Onto the subject of RP, as some of you may or may not know, I take part in roleplay on the IMVU community, in which case I've not taken part in such a big RP for a few months now, but hopefully things will start to pick up within the next few months. But yeah, roleplay being one of these subjects that bugs people, especially when people don't do it right. I'm just gonna take off the wolf hat so you take me more seriously. basically, I play a character who shares the name of my avatar name, which is Galarix, which is also part of my YouTube name. And basically, I was just browsing, typing in the chat rooms. I've typed in roleplay, and I found a room called, I think it's called First RP, and it basically described, entrance required, blah blah blah, all this. And I went in, and literally I walked in, and I was like, okay, I'm just loading. I'll post my entrance in a second. And I was just watching the people typing, and it was like little tiny one-liners. Even though it said strict RP, minimum OOC, they were talking OOC, but not in brackets. They were just openly having open random conversation that wasn't even RP-ish at all. So that kind of annoyed me. To the point that I actually posted my entrance, which was about this long compared to the tininess that everyone else was writing. And one of the people in there actually put, "Wow, that's a nice post," and then didn't reply to it. He just carried on. He or she just carried on with the random crap that they were talking about in there. So soon afterwards, some other people started role playing. I tried to interact with them, and I got ignored. I was like, "Right, fine, I'm leaving. Bye." So that rather annoyed me, to be honest, when you go into a strict RP room and there's nothing strict or RP going on in there at all. Second thoughts, yeah, I just wish people actually put some effort into it sometime. I'm gonna take my headphones down because it's bugging me. No, I just wish sometimes people would make the effort to actually put some effort into RP, because it really pisses me off. When some people put effort into it and then other people are just like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, so that's my rant over for today, my RP rant, I suppose. I've probably been inspired to do this by a few people out there, one of them being Nathan, who no longer rants anymore. However, I will still continue to call you Nathan O Ranty Pants. That is your new name. What me and Glenda made up. So that is your name forevermore, and I will never not call you that. So, no more Mr. Ranty Pants. Well, I'm sure he has his reasons, and I just hope that he does return in the future, because it makes me laugh at some people's idiocy. Next on the list, song of the week, or month, or year, depending on whether I upload another video soon. And that song I've been listening to quite a lot lately. It's by a band called Serenia, which are a symphonic metal band. And the song is called The Other Side, and I'm really addicted to this song. I don't know why, I just like it, so go check that out. I will post the link to it in down there somewhere. I'll post it down there. So, I may sing that. Should I? Nah, I don't think I will. I'll probably deafen you all, but I do sing occasionally. Okay, shout out time! Yay! Shout outs. Everybody loves to have a shout out. So, shout out number 1 goes to one of my bestest friends in the world. And that is my friend Mez, who also makes videos on here. His are kind of different, though. He introduced me to Saw, and I watched that, and now I want to watch the rest of them. I don't know why, but I liked it. But at the end, I was rather disappointed. I was like, right, so the fit guy has to die, and the ugly guy escapes? That's not right. Is it? I mean, seriously. I mean, the only part I actually cringed at the film was actually in the second film, where the girl got tossed in the needle pit, because I have a phobia of needles, and it's the only time I cringed throughout the whole film. But yeah, so there's a shout out for Mares and Harrison, of course, one of my other friends who introduced me to the films. I also beat him on Super Smash Bros. For the first time the other day, on Friday night, which was rather fun. Because I was like, haha, I won! And I celebrated. Second shout out goes to one of my other close friends, Chelsea, who has been with me, been through me. That sounded wrong. She's been through it all with me over the past year and a bit, where I've needed her there. We've had our fallouts, we've had our arguments, but we've made back up again, and at the end of the day, she's a good friend. She's a really good friend, and we help each other out a lot, so I suppose that's always a key in friendship, of course. Other shout outs go out to the rest of my friends at college, so that's Ryan, the other Ryan, Matt, Steph, Sam, Fiona, Alex, you know who you are. So the rest of the shout out goes to you. Also shout out to my IMVU friends. There's Nathan and Cody and sorry, but I have to say Cody for that one. Just to annoy Cody. Because my old friend Eli, or Fate as he's commonly known. And who else? Oh, Glenda, of course. Can't miss out Glenda. Gotta have a shout out for Glenda. You're awesome. You make me laugh. Birdman. Oh, Ranty Pants. I will never forget that. And the evil cookie baking, of course. Yep. Shout out to my friend Ray. She's been through a difficult time lately, and so have I. And we've been there to support each other. So, I hope you get well soon, Ray, and I hope you get things sorted out soon. And I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Another shout out goes to Fang and Alexi, of course. You two little love couples. Alexi plays as my daughter in the RP, and Fang is her partner. So we're all like family now. Shout out to Deegan. Who else? I can't remember anyone else that is worth a shout out. Oh, okay. Matt, you can have a shout out too. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for today. So, all I have to say is bye bye. And me and the wolf hat will be returning soon, hopefully. So, mwah. See you later. Show was brought to you today by me and also Maltesers. Because they're awesome. Nom nom. Bye!